Alright, here's a quick update on what we've done to the old Simplicity turd so far. Excuse me, I did the pulley swap on the rear. We didn't mess with the front. Put a tube in this tire that was, the sidewall was smoked. Changed the oil, the oil wiped off all the goo that was on that running board. The neck for the oil was loose. This dude right here was super loose and gooing all over the place. The starter, the washer on top of it was just smoked. So we ended up putting another one on it so the starter works. I stole the battery out of a car I have sitting out here. That's my son's that he hasn't fixed or driven or anything yet. The gas tank's full of water. It needs to come off. Well, it's got some shit in it. I need to rinse it out, but that's kind of least of my worries at this point. There's my son. We did the rear pulley swap. We put a 4-inch off it. That was a pulley off the deck. It was one of the drive pulleys on the left side. I took it to work, cut the weld on the lathe, took the rear big one off, cut it on the lathe, welded the two together. Worked pretty good. Turns nice and true. Got a belt for it. Went to drive it around and the carburetor is just smoked. So I'm going to get up under it here real quick and show you the idler pulley that I did, where I mounted it, and see if we can get a good look at the back. So bear with me here while I get my big butt down here. Okay. So there's the old Peerless rear end that's in it, the shifter. This pulley right here is the idler pulley. I just drilled a hole up through the body. Used a piece of pipe for a spacer against the bearing, and just basically, and there's the clutch. So I don't know if you can see the rear pulley. There it is there. It's like a 4-inch. It's pretty small. That kind of rubs the shifter. It only rubs on the belt does when it's in neutral. Once you move it into gear, it's fine, which isn't a big deal. The front pulley is still, let's see if I can see it here. Max, move your head. It's still the regular front pulley. I think I'm going to swap it. We tried to get it running, but the carburetor's just smoked. So anyways, I think I'm going to end up changing the front one to like a 5-inch, and it sucks because I already bought a belt. So once I do that, I don't think the belt's going to fit. So I'm going to have to buy another one. Maybe I can take this one back. I didn't run it much. It's still good. I didn't burn it up or anything. But I think I'm going to have to change the bushing in the steering arm right here. The bushing, when you turn the one way, this bushing right here is what I'm talking about. When you turn the one way, this skips. When you turn the wheel back and forth, you can see the bushings wore out. I'm wondering if I can take a piece of brass at work, or a piece of bronze, and make a bushing that'll be a little harder than the cheap plastic piece of shit that's in there. Move the wheel, Buggy. Yeah, you can see how that wobbles. It's just wore out. So I got to pull the dash, and all right, good, Bug. That'll work. It does skip a little because there's so much slop in that bushing. Whoa, we got a little funkiness going on here. My phone. Oh, I zoomed the hell out of it. Here we go. I was getting up. The carburetor's smoked. It was full of water and rusty, nasty shit, and I can't get the float bowl off of it because somebody has absolutely JB welded the hell out of it. See the goo on there? And then we tried to get the nut off with a pair of vice grips. It's all just JB welded on. So I can't get it off. I'm trying to find a carburetor. It's smoked. It'll only run with the choke on, and it doesn't run very long. So you get a fuel filter and some other stuff. But I think my next feat here is pulling this gas tank off and trying to get the shit out of it. So anyways, that's it for now. I gotta do a hood repair. I ripped the hood open the other day and bent the hell out of it right there. So it still needs a good cleaning. But we did ride it. It is really loud. I figured out that the muffler, the whole end of it's all rotted out right there. Let's see if I can find it. Right there. But the whole end cap is missing. So I don't think it's really repairable. It sounds kind of cool though, so maybe I'll just leave it. Or other than that, just a bunch of cleaning. We did get the this piece here for the deck off. The lift I haven't done yet. I am really fooled with it. And I think I'm going to do the old brake pedal, or hand brake for a bicycle gas pedal, but we have to do it on the left side because the clutch is on the right, which sucks. So it's going to be a left-hand gas pedal, which I don't necessarily like. So I guess that's that. I'll do another update here once I get another carburetor. And I think I'm going to get it running good, get the carburetor fixed, play with it a little before I decide to do that front pulley. That one looked like it was going to be a little more of a pain in the ass. So